Hello, welcome back to another episode of Baxter's Buzz. I am your host, Baxter E. Hall. Thank you for checking this video out. I really hope that you'll check out more episodes and share, like, comment, all that good stuff. All right, let's get that out the way. Um, Today, the song of the day is Family Affair by Sly and the Family Stone. Um, there's a line, and I don't know if it originated. Maybe some folks can tell me, but the first time I remember hearing of blood being thicker than mud was in this Sly in the Family Stone song, "Family Affair." So I don't know how I feel about that. I have family I care deeply about. I'm very close to, but I also have friends that I consider closer than some of my family, right? Um, that's another topic for another day. This past weekend, I was able to spend time with a few of my favorite people around, and my daughter, I realized, had been the only one that really hasn't had a lot of interaction with folks outside of the house. So my 4-year-old, he's going to daycare now a few days a week, and he's seeing kids, he's interacting, and you can see the difference in them, right? I'm in the office, I'm dealing with prospective clients, and I'm having meetings, and a lot of interaction. My wife is working from home mostly, but she's gotten out a little bit as well, and of course, interacting with coworkers and friends, even through if only through phone. My baby girl, she's been in this house, man. She's 7. She's super social, and I think that it's starting to really get to her. She has us, she has her classmates to a certain extent that she just met. Most of them, a lot of the kids, her closest friends that weren't in this class. You know, they weren't. They're in her second grade class, but they weren't in her first grade class. Um, so we were spending time with our cousins. Her cousin, who is about a year and a half older, but perfect, right? I mean, she's only dealing with this 4-year-old all the time. She's dealing with our old selves, my wife and I, and then my mother-in-law, the ageless one. But she hasn't been around anyone sort of at her maturity level or just above, right? And it's like she's been a little more impatient, a little more mouthy, and we have not handled, not been very appreciative of her attitude. And it's like a friend of mine said, "Well, how much interaction has she had, with friends her age?" And it's like we're all struggling, we're all dealing with similar things, and they're just little people. They're literally just little people with not as many experiences, but people nonetheless. They need to be around folks. They need to be engaged. They need to be interacted with, and they need to be around people that kind of see the world in a similar way. And sometimes our frequencies as adults, we can't tap in. Um, and even if I love my she's definitely a daddy's girl. I love her to death. you know, I'm sure she's tired of seeing me, after essentially every day since March. So, as we talked about kind of how to deal with her attitude, how to, figure out what's going on, it didn't occur to us that she just may be dealing with this just sort of social withdrawal. And even her shortness with her brother has been different. And it's like, okay, um, it's important to step outside of yourself to kind of put yourself in someone else's shoes, because we all can just be very self-centered in how it affects me and how it makes me feel. But it's not always about you. It's about your loved ones and those around you. So we have to figure out a way to get her around her family a little bit more. Um, to anybody that a few folks I had opportunity to spend time with, I love y'all. Thank you. We really enjoyed ourselves, and we just hope that everybody out there is continuing to be safe. And if you are doing some visiting, that you are being mindful of it and practicing social distancing. But if nothing else, get on a Zoom call. See some people's faces and make sure that you continue to keep that contact because it's super important for us young and old alike. Thanks again for checking me out. Um, like I said, if you have comments, please comment wherever you're viewing this at. Let me know what your thoughts are on this topic, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you guys again soon. Peace.